Have you ever stepped out of your home in winter, taken a deep breath, and immediately regretted it? Welcome to life in India's polluted cities. But why are we choking on our own air? And more importantly, can we fix this? Today we'll dive into the smoggy layers of India's air pollution crisis and uncover its causes, consequences, and solutions. Let's get started. Air pollution is not just an environmental issue, it's a public health emergency. According to the Global Air Quality Report 2023, 35 of the world's 50 most polluted cities are in India. Yes, you heard that right, 35. But it's not just the capital cities. Even Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities like Gwalior and Jodhpur are struggling with toxic air. And guess what? Over 1.6 million deaths in India are attributed to air pollution every year, according to a Lancet study. This isn't just about dirty skies, it's about lives lost. Now let's talk about what's causing this mess. The sources of air pollution in India are plenty, and they're interconnected. Let's break them down. 1. Vehicular emissions. India has over 300 million vehicles on its roads, and that number is growing every day. Add poorly maintained engines, diesel vehicles, and congested traffic, and you've got a recipe for disaster. 2. Industrial emissions. Factories and power plants contribute significantly to air pollution. Many still rely on coal, which is a major source of particulate matter and harmful gases like sulfur dioxide. 3. Crop burning. Every year, stubble burning in Punjab and Haryana makes headlines. This practice releases massive amounts of particulate matter into the air, which then travels to cities like Delhi, turning them into gas chambers. 4. Construction dust. India's booming infrastructure comes with a hidden cost. Dust from construction sites contributes to nearly 30% of urban air pollution. 5. Household pollution. In rural areas, cooking on wood and cow dung chullas releases harmful pollutants indoors and outdoors. It's a silent killer, especially for women and children. Switching to a more serious tone. So, what happens when the air you breathe becomes toxic? The consequences are more severe than you might think. 1. Health impact. Air pollution leads to respiratory diseases like asthma, bronchitis, and even lung cancer. It also aggravates cardiovascular conditions. According to WHO, children exposed to air pollution have stunted lung growth, affecting their long-term health. 2. Economic costs. Air pollution isn't just killing people, it's draining the economy. A 2023 World Bank report estimated that India loses 1.4% of its GDP annually due to health expenses and lost productivity caused by pollution. 3. Environmental damage. Toxic air doesn't just affect humans, it's harming plants, animals, and entire ecosystems. Acid rain, soil degradation, and reduced crop yields are just a few side effects. The government and civil society have taken steps, but are they enough? Let's review what's been done so far. 1. National Clean Air Programme, NCAP. Launched in 2019, NCAP aims to reduce particulate matter by 20 to 30% by 2024. But progress has been slow, with many cities still far from their targets. 2. Vehicular policies. BS-VI norms have replaced older BS-IV standards, reducing vehicular emissions, but implementation is patchy and old vehicles are still on the roads. 3. Renewable energy push. India is one of the global leaders in solar and wind energy adoption, but coal remains the backbone of our energy sector. A faster transition is needed. 4. Local initiatives. Cities like Indore have implemented successful waste management systems that reduce open burning. Why can't we replicate these models nationally? In a hopeful tone, air pollution is a big problem, but it's not insurmountable. Here's what we need to focus on. 1. Stricter regulations. We need tougher penalties for industrial polluters and tighter checks on construction activities. 2. Boost public transport. Encouraging public transport and introducing more electric buses can significantly cut vehicular emissions. 3. Incentivize clean energy. Subsidies for solar panels and wind energy should be expanded, and coal dependency should be phased out faster. 4. Empower farmers. Providing farmers with alternatives to stubble burning, like crop residue management tools, can drastically reduce seasonal pollution spikes. 5. Community awareness. Finally, public participation is key. Simple steps like carpooling, reducing waste, and avoiding open fires can collectively make a big difference.